treat.
Alright, how's it going, guys? This is Trifstrand2, JK. This is the gentleman. This is the gentleman quarters, okay? And we're gonna talk about something serious that just happened last night. You know why we haven't made anything? Because this has been going on. The Walking Dead Season 6. And let me tell you what a finale that was last night. JK. That was a horrible finale. We had a cliffhanger out the wazoo that completely just insulted everyone's intelligence and, like, no offense, showrunner. Come on, dude. You lost, like, a big number of people. Like, I get you're trying to be artistic and shit. I read your stuff. I read your interviews. I watched it all. Trust me, I get where you're coming from. That doesn't cut it in the real world. I'm sorry. But let me tell you what. I'll tell you what does cut it. Carl's death, and I'll tell you why this is interesting. Everyone's talking about Glenn died because they follow all the comics, and it only makes sense that Glenn died. Well, guess what? That does make sense, but here's what makes more sense. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo is the biggest clue we have on this thing.
And I'll tell you, you know what else doesn't make sense?
What?
Let me tell you. You know how at Smart Final they have like the buns that they only come in 8, but you get 10 hot dogs per pack, and I don't understand that.
That does not make sense at all.
Yeah. So what am I supposed to do with the other 2 hot dogs? You know? I mean, you can be creative,
people?
but
like what?
You know what I'm saying? So that's frustrating me. Like, how am I supposed to do my homework when I have to remember? Gosh, I still have 2 hot dogs.
All right, let's talk about The Walking Dead again. Hold on. All right, we're good.
I kind of feel like that was important, man. People want to know about that.
In class today, my dumb class, History of Culture to the Arts, Part 2.
African American Studies.
African American Studies.
Horticulture.
I decided to make a diagram here, like a little idiot who doesn't care about anything but The Walking Dead. Look at this photo that has everybody in line, okay? Everyone is in line. We're all ready to get hit by Lucille. Everyone's scared. It's a big pee-pee pants party, as Negan calls it. Let's talk about Rick. Rick is standing next to Sasha. He's standing next to Maggie. As soon as he starts the eeny, meeny, miny, mo, he goes to Rick. Next person is Maggie. Next person after that is Abraham. That goes to show they're going in that order from Rick to... Why is Hey Siri on? Are you kidding me? Oh my god.
You know,
what a
I
joke.
have another point to make in this show, and this, I think, ties in a lot to...
Okay, let's look at this. Rick to Maggie to Abraham. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. He makes 20 separate, God damn it.
You knocked over his books.
He makes 20 separate parts here that explains, who is going next, okay? 20 seconds, 20 transitions.
Long story
here.
short, it's Abe, and let me talk about that.
Long story short, it is Carl. Okay, let's count with me, ladies and gentlemen. Can you count? God, you're smart enough to look up this video. No one's looking up the gentleman's quarters, let's be honest. Okay, we start with Rick, Maggie, Abe. Okay, ready? Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Who do we land on? Carl. I hope you can see that. We land on Carl, who is right here next to Eugene and Aaron.
Okay,
all right.
Now that we're on the subject of Aaron, can we just please bring up the fact that they're not going to kill him off because he's the gay character in the show?
That's a very good point, actually. I'll talk about that. Good point, Aaron.
No,
ironic how that guy's
Aaron,
name is Aaron, too.
God forbid we kill off anyone that represents liberal values on the show. And another thing, you don't see... I'm sorry, I totally lost it. Basically, what I'm trying to say is I've done extensive research on the subject, and I think this show is fueled by the notion of white guilt. And don't get me wrong, I am guilty. Every time I see a black person, I think, wow, I probably enslaved them in a past life. So, that being said, I can understand why the show is going to kill off, yes, a middle-aged, tax-paying white man, because eventually I will be a middle-aged, tax-paying white man, and they want me to remember the things that I did in my past life. But I.
Okay, thank you very much.
So yes, I think that's very important.
Back to the
show.
subject.
And I think Caitlyn Jenner is a hero.
I agree.
Caitlyn, you know,
Her
I
name
don't
is
care
Bruce.
what people. I don't care what people think about you. I think just be who you want to be and go where you want to go.
Can I fuck your daughter Kylie or
I am
whatever it is?
I am in transition to becoming a toaster oven right now.
Okay, let's talk about Carl. Here's why I think Carl's gonna die. Okay. He, Scott Gimple, the showrunner of this stupid, horrible, whatever decision they call it, can't even call it a show. It was just a big mistake, is what they did last night. The showrunner
Like Jeb Bush.
said Jeb is a mess.
Jeb is a fat mess.
Jeb is a waste.
I don't get along with Mako, and sometimes I don't get along with Ted. But I say this every night before I go to bed. Jeb is a mess. Jeb is a fat mess. What a waste.
His campaign has been a
Wow,
complete
man.
failure.
What
that
a mess.
rhymed. Aaron, you should like a rapper.
All right. Carl is dead for this reason.
Yeah, spit
He is a very important character. He has been there since day one, since the original episode. He is OG in The Walking Dead here.
He's
It
like
said
Eazy-E
that
of Walking Dead.
Scott Gimple said, that's right, he is like Easy.
Scott
Scott Gimple said that the death will be game-changing and it is the beginning of a new story. I strongly believe that if you had to save any death from showing us in a finale, I think it would be Carl. Because he said that the
any
premiere
death is
will
game-changing.
justify why they did that. I think I'll
Here's
take
my
it
thing.
if it's Carl.
Walter White was in Walking Dead.
Assuming that the
He
Ian
would've found
Mo
a
is
cure,
correct
'cause he's
and the
a
continuity is important to them, I think Carl will continue to be dead. If he's not dead, then it's just a mistake and we figured it out. Congratulations. Theoretically, it's supposed to end on Carl. Because obviously, Negan is not going to keep going eeny, meeny, miny, mo, even after he said, and you are it. Because in the show, he's like, and you are it. He's like... You're like, what the hell is going on, you know? He's going to stop, and it stops on Carl. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you talk about this in the comment section. I hope that the Gentleman Quarters gets views, because we're in dire need of views. And if this gets a lot of views, if we get subscriber from this thing,
Like the video.
please like this video. I got an HD camera. It can focus! It can focus, okay? I'm not using my webcam! I wanted to use my Surface Pro 3 webcam so I can have a nice YouTube video, but I can't because I won't be taken seriously. I won't. It's not HD. It can't focus. It doesn't look like I'm a professional. It's not 24 frames per second. I bought a microphone. A microphone for this shit.
And first we're gonna take Iowa, and then we're gonna take New York, and then we're gonna take Texas, and ah!
And we're going to build a wall. Who's going to pay for the wall?
Mexico!
Mexico! Carl's dead.